got to be, Lori, the most fabulous personal accessory collection I have ever seen. I love this, and it just makes you imagine how much fun you have, you know, accessorizing yourself every day.
Yeah.
So tell us a little bit about some of your favorite pieces, like some statement Lori Wyatt accessories.
Well, first off, this bow is one of my favorites. That's always kind of throws a spin on a party. And first, having it all organized makes it so much easier when you're going out for the evening. You know, usually the last thing you grab is your accessories, unless you're wanting to do a statement piece and work your wardrobe around that. This is one of my favorite. It's from the 60s. It's just gold tone, but it's an owl. And it just shows real well. Actually, the black brocade dress, I usually wear something even like this with it, just because I think if you're going to embellish it, you should go all the way. And I have them color designed. These are all Austrian crystals, and I like to wear these multiple layers for just a really great effect with something white. And I've got my blue selection over here. This is one of my favorites. I found when you wear blue and green, it makes your eyes stand out. So this is a beautiful rhinestone, and I have the earrings and the bracelet to match this. And in this layer, I have these are black jets. Jets originally were from like the 1800s, and they were mourning beads. People would, when someone passed away, they would put on their black attire and wear their black glass jets.
What do you think about sets when you have a set, like, you know, if you have the earrings and you have the necklace and you have the bracelet, do you find yourself wearing them all together, or do you find yourself mixing them up a lot?
I might wear two of the pieces together. I think three is too much. I usually will gravitate more wearing more of one piece and then occasionally adding the second. But it depends totally on the personality of the person. I'm on the smaller size, so sometimes I downscale and edit out my jewelry. But if you've got all three, sometimes I think it's best to wear them, you know. Depending, maybe put the brooch on the belt line, you know, on your waistline versus wearing it as a brooch. I take my brooches too and wrap it, like if I do a big strand of long pearls and wrap them around, then I'll put a brooch over to the side. It makes it more of a statement piece versus it just being a brooch. Then it looks great if you have the earrings and the bracelet on. And so I think it's more the placement if you're going to wear the three pieces.
Good advice.
Well, that sounded good. Okay, this hat was made for me by one of my best friends, Lee Magar. And I got invited to the Derby, so I called her up and I said, Lee, I need a Derby hat. She's like, great. So she makes me this magnificent derby hat. Needless to say, I didn't get to wear it because the guy stood me up, but I got this great hat. It's got a plastic horse going through the front of it. And it is just, if you're going to go to the Derby, this is the hat to wear. Then I love robes. I have robes, a lot of Oriental influence silk robes that are brocade or embroidered. I wear this one all winter long. Just throw it on with a pair of jeans or a cocktail dress. It's just simple, it's light. That way you always feel like you have something with you that makes a statement, even though you're maybe not dressed up. Majorette French outfit was bought when I got stuck in Wilmington after 9/11. There wasn't anything for us to do but hang out in the hotel and walk around the streets of Wilmington, so I became friends with all the antique dealers. And so the captain and the first officer and I were shopping, and needless to say, I tried this little number on and had to buy it because it just fit perfectly, and you know you're not ever going to see another one like this. This is probably from the 50s. It's made in satin, covered in fringe, and I've worn it as a Halloween costume. Between all my costumes, just in case I need a black tie and a costume at the same time. This is a beautiful classic 1960s St. John's knit. This is a hilarious mayonnaise, Hellman's mayonnaise dress. This is made by local designer Heather Coons. This is a lot of fun for one of those picnics or barbecues you don't have the dress to wear. This is it.
So Lori, vintage queen of Charleston?
It's just totally undescribable. No, I don't think so. You know, it's funny how I got that name because there was a shop on Queen Street, and we were trying to for my first show, trying to come up with a great name, and so I kind of incorporated Queen into vintage, and that's how I became the Vintage Queen. Also, I think that one of the reasons that it's kind of stuck is I have probably the largest collection of any vintage broker in Charleston, South Carolina. So I feel like I wear the crown rightly so because I have an extensive collection of items that you can't even imagine. You know, if I have one of something, I used to have 50 of it, like, you know, 75 corsets or 100 slips, you know, military items. So I guess that's where the Vintage Queen comes in, is that I have truly a huge collection.
It's true. Whenever I come here, I just can't get enough. You know, everywhere you look, there's so much to take in, and it's just the funnest shopping experience is just coming to Lori's home. So thanks again for doing the Closet Confessions today.
Well, thank you for having me, and I enjoyed it. Just don't tell anyone.